Hi, welcome to EZGovOpps. I wanted to do a quick overview. What is the true legitimate power of task order management? This is a unique venture in market intelligence, and the legit market intelligence space is very small. It's only three players, and all three of us, gladly, share that we're because we're happy to be in this space, which is GovWin, which is Dell Tech product, Bloomberg Gov. They've been around. Both of those folks have been around for a while. We've been around for a little bit longer than Bloomberg Gov by about 3 years, about 17 years. So in that light, with access to easy GovOps, this is where it really provides a competitive advantage. It's something that's not so transparent, not transparent, quite frankly, at all. For folks that want to get into the large vehicles, what we call best in class vehicles, this allows you to get a truly competitive advantage. And I'll give you an example. There's one large vehicle. It's out right now. And today's, December 4th, 2025. So this is kind of hot under the collar. It's called OASIS, and it has a bunch of different domains. In this case, environmental. You kind of see where I'm highlighting facilities, intelligence services, and so forth. You can look at the main vehicle. You can actually break it down to tracks if you wanted to. A lot of these have different socioeconomic statuses as awardees and the eventuality of task orders taking place. Gives you a quick overview. More importantly, it shows you who the awardees are and the different tracks. So keep that in mind. You can dive into that level if you would like. But this is where it gets really, really awesome in a sense of doing some exploration and eventually forecasting. Let's get into one particular track or domain, which is this guy, technical engineering. So let's click on that blue link. Let's get into the weeds quite a bit. This is where you can do analysis. Who are the top awardees? This particular domain is about a year old, and you can see here crazy amount of obligated dollars to date, a little bit over 212 million in this particular case. But this is where you can see all the awardees on this. Remember, I said there's a little bit over 2,000. Slide bar on the right will actually allow you to go through that. List them all A through Z. You can see trends based on the last government calendar year. It will tell you trends as well. So we actually study trends. Some folks will win task orders early in their process of getting on-ramped into this particular vehicle. Some folks never win task orders, quite frankly. So this will actually paint a picture for you and give you a little bit more intel. Who's actually using the particular vehicle? This is really important. There's 4,600 different agencies. So in this particular case, Air Force by far is number one with $51 million obligated thus far. This is really important if you're trying to target certain agencies within a particular vehicle. Now, this is where it gets, much more in depth. Over here on the right-hand side, you can press select all. It goes through all the awardees. Again, there's a boatload, a little bit over 2,000. We're going to drive search. We're going to get into the main view. You can see here 2,337 to kind of be exact. Now, in that view, you can get actually into the actual subview, which is the task order view. And if I click on this tab, it'll take you to that particular venture. And we got 119 task orders. Now, out of the 119, in that particular world, not a lot. Again, over 2,300 particular vendors. Again, this particular domain has been out for about a year. This is where you can see the overture here of the particular task order. Now, the awesome nature of this, what we do behind the scenes is really unique. Again, we three kind of figured it out, is that we deduped from fpds.gov all the actions, what I call sub actions under the particular task orders. These are all the task orders that are noted on the left-hand side. They're hot, they're blue. This is the particular company. Again, that's hot if you want to go to the particular company overview. Tells you the agency, the funding office, and so forth in that particular kind of overture. This will paint the picture as to when the first signed date took place. These are sort icons here. You can sort in this particular kind of view. You can see when the actual targeted end date is. This is the amount obligated thus far. I'll tell you the percentage that automatically changes. And this is the estimated amount for that particular task order. Now you can keyword search, paraphrase search, whatever you want to do within the description of the particular task orders. Remember, I was saying that we dedupe, we take special characters, all those crazy characters you see in fpds.gov, exclamation points, very simply, there's a lot of parens, all kinds of crazy characters. We call them special characters. Deletes all of them, creates a giant storyline as a paragraph. Makes it really easy to kind of dissect and kind of discern what the storyline is for that particular task order. Now, the cool thing that allows our customers to go to another level, again, with platinum level access, allows them to get into the weeds and do forecasting. Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm in the task order tab right now. Let's say I want to do a forecast. Okay. In the advanced option, which I kind of highlighted here, you can get into the weeds. There's a little plus icon right in front of it. Let me deselect here so I can actually see a little bit better. This is where you can go, all right, I want to see all the task orders are going to end between, let's say, today and today next year. There's a little white box. Go to the right range. I cheat a little bit. I don't feel like, doing 12 months in the calendar. Just put in the same date, change it. So drive the search. So I got 119 task orders. Now I'm driven down to 15. Okay. So all these task orders are going to end between today and today next year. Okay. Now, out of the 15 that I have here, 15 task orders here. Out of the 15, we put specialized coding on here. Uh, with the new Trump administration, they're doing a lot of extreme focus for contract officers to utilize vehicles. With that being said, with the new rule, these particular contract officers do not have to go out for bid amongst the 2,300 people in technical and engineering domain within OASIS Plus. They can do direct buys. It's like candy right now for the folks that are on these particular domains within OASIS Plus. So in that light, we put specialized coding, really complex coding, arrow button, button point due east. Just click it. Number of offers received. This is where you can say, I want to see all the ones that are direct to buys. Only one proposal was submitted out of the 15. I just want to see what contract officers have power in that particular light or choose to have power. Let's drive search again. Out of the 15, we have 8. So in this particular ratio, we have 50% of all the task orders. And I will tell you, in any vehicle that you actually drive search with, there's over 6,000 within the GWAC schedules on high profile IDIQs, all the way down to SID levels on GSA mass schedules. You will see trends, again, contractor and officers are already making decisions to do directed buys. This particular task order, let's click it. I don't want you to have to believe me that only one proposal was done. The green box is the overture Bible of this particular contract or task order, I should say. This is the base of options on the task order, 9.4 million. 4.6 has been obligated to date. This ends, remember I said today till today next year, today being December 4th, 2025. Scroll down on the left-hand side, you're going to note that it is on a vehicle. We noted it. And if you want to backdoor to do more intel on that particular vehicle, you can. But very simply, this particular opportunity, it verifies only one proposal was done. So very simply, what I'm trying to share is these contract officers debank or debanks in this particular case. The 7014, this is not an email. They do this on purpose. All the contract officers put some crazy kind of notations here. Debanks is D being the first name, Banks being the last name. 7014, in case you're inquisitive, where is that coming from? That's them. They very simply put their office number. So when you want to get deeper into the weeds and get into the contract and officer intel, you just simply look for banks and you look for the particular agency it reflects, and you'll be able to find the contract officer overview. Really awesome. Anytime you want to get into the weeds in the sense of all the different task orders and all the different sub actions underneath of that, this green button allows you to do that. This particular button, $250,000 in code, it allows you instantly to generate a task order report. Doesn't care if you're looking at a Lockheed Martin one with 35,000 task orders, it will get into the weeds. This is where you can actually see who the contracting officers are on the different task orders. Okay, so keep that in mind. You can get into the weeds. This is the master contract number. There's multiple different task orders here. We brought up the full report here. Each one, this one here is 603. This one's 052. You can see here, it's all clustered together. FPDS.gov does not cluster together. A specialized code within their Excel file. Keep that in mind. It notes all the mods in order. Okay, so this will show you here, created by contract officers. These are the folks directly involved with the particular task orders. These are the folks that handle the mods. This identifies how many offers were received. Now, ignore these numbers here. Those are generic in nature. They just denote a special character. There's 2,300 people in here. I promise you 780 people didn't bid on this, okay? It will bring back the number of offers that are actually done. And in this case, all of these were won in that particular case. This is the master task order on that particular contract number. This is how you get into the weeds if you want to. These folks, again, these are the folks you want to build relationships with. So that's how you get into the depths of contract data, all the way down to task order overview, down to sub-action overview, and the access to be able to get into company overview. We have company intel, there's charts, analytics. These are the top folks within that one domain. And this is the actual task order that we're actually viewing and green box overview. Yeah, the orange kind of color box is the overview for them on their particular OASIS vehicle. Okay, some companies have multiple task orders. I want to thank you for watching this tutorial. I just want to make sure you knew what the competitive advantage could be with access to EZGovOpps. This is a game changer for folks who have Platinum Plan within EZGovOpps. Again, reminder, only 3 companies have access to this particular unique platform, meaning task order management. Okay, so thank you so much.